Okay, the math analogy with typing people. It's like two people who are completely different types. Let's say you have, I don't know, we'll just say, throw it out there, like FI lead versus TI lead. They could both arrive at the same philosophical conclusion about something. But what's important is, just like in math, not the answer, but the work they showed to get that answer. So how they got there is, I think, where type can be found, or I suspect type can be found. I'm not good at typing people. I'm just throwing shit at the wall right now. But, you have to suspect that, people of different types often, may even agree with each other, may even have the same conclusion, but how they got there is so different. There might even be like, projection going on where people, assume that someone who holds the same stance as them, came to it through the same line of reasoning, or maybe values the same things they value. It's probably the case that in a lot of cases that people misread other people's stances, not in terms of its ultimate conclusion, but more the steps in which one would take to arrive at that conclusion. So, people look at another person who holds the same stance as them and they go, oh yeah, of course they do, because this and this is true, and this is also true. So naturally the conclusion is this. But that person may have gotten there through a completely different complex of reasons. So, and a complex of perceptions as well. So yeah, it's like, just like in math class, they always say, show your work. How you got there matters. And what I mean here is that when you're observing a person, you could say, I guess, that what they ultimately believe, could be something like, I don't know, could be religion, could be any sort of like philosophical arrival, conclusion, whatever. Could be a political stance. They could be fucking communist. They could be fucking capitalist. Whatever. People are gonna fucking be like, those aren't opposites. Like, whatever. You get my point. They could, two people of different types could be, identify themselves as communists or socialists or Christian or fucking Catholic or Jewish or whatever the fuck. But their line of reasoning, their work that gets them to that conclusion of whatever philosophical conclusion they have, that perhaps tells us more about whatever psychological processes are at play. Did I say process? Process. I feel like I say process a lot. It probably depends which one I use. I've been told one of them is like more Canadian. I lose track though, because I feel like I say it both ways. But either way, it doesn't matter. That's it.